Well, here with Bills head coach Sean McDermott following their loss to the Houston Texans. Sean, obviously a lot of different elements to this game, but first we'll start on the offensive side of things. Josh had the injury, went down. I mean, is there a concern at all that this could be something that lingers a little bit, or what is really the status update with Josh?
Yeah, I really don't know yet. I'm always concerned when one of our players gets hurt, injured, and so we'll just figure it out here as I get back to the locker room and have a chance to talk to the trainers.
In terms of Josh's performance, really, maybe even bigger than just this game with the offense. I mean, there was really a struggle to kind of put up points, and I know he had the big throw to Kelvin Benjamin in the second half on the play that I think he got hurt even. Why has there been such a struggle for that to kind of fire in the way that you have wanted it to?
Yeah, well, you know, you're talking about a young quarterback that there's ups and downs at times, and then getting on the same page with his receivers is important, and tight ends and backs.
Nathan Peterman came in. He had a big moment to Zay Jones, and I'm sure you were very proud of him because of everything that he's kind of gone through. But then he had another unfortunate moment for him. It's happened to him again. From a humanistic perspective, what do you say to Nathan when another moment like that happens to him?
Yeah, those are hard. Those are hard for any athlete, any performer that's trying to perform at a high level. So we got to go back and look at the tape and learn from it. That's all you can do, and then be mentally tough as you move forward as a performer to put it behind you and move on and grow.
This is kind of maybe a bigger picture thing, but where do you have to kind of take off the humanistic hat and become more of an evaluator when things like that continue to happen to players, even though they do everything right on the practice field and everything like that?
Yeah, I mean, we had some young players today that had the ball in their hands and didn't handle it well, didn't respect the ball, and we talk a lot about that. So they have to learn from that, and you either learn from it and you grow and you get better, or you don't. And then decisions have to be made. But overall, we had some young players today that didn't handle the ball all that well. But at the end, we've got to continue to develop these players, and I'm proud of the way the guys played and brought us back in the second half, down 10 in a tough environment. We just came up short.
On the positive side, even offensively, it seems like Zay Jones has kind of turned a little bit of a corner. It seems like he's running crisp routes, he's being strong on the ball. I mean, have you seen something click for him recently?
I have. He's worked extremely hard in practice. The same thing you saw today, the last couple of weeks, we see every day in practice, and that's good to see. He's starting to come into his own. He's got to continue to grow, just like some of our other young players in particular.
Defensively, I mean, they gave the offense multiple opportunities to punch it in, and it really seemed like they were trying to give them every last chance they could. I mean, how has this defense really kind of rounded into shape for you? Because this is now 4 straight weeks that they have looked the part. Yeah,
they gave us a chance to win, and that's what, whether it's 3 points or a shutout or 30 points. At the end of the day, the question I always ask is, did you give us a chance to win? And in this case, the defense, and I thought they did. It's unfortunate down the stretch on that last drive that a lot of the yards came on that last drive. Give them credit. Overall, we didn't execute well on our side of the ball, and we've got to do a better job in that area.
Especially for such an up and down game where you took a lead late and then gave it away the way that you did. I ask you this every week, but what was your message to the team in trying to bounce back from something like this now?
Yeah, you either win or you learn. We've got young players, like I mentioned. It's critical that they learn from these situations. It's situations we talk a lot about every week, really, since we started back in the spring, and it comes down to not beating yourself, whether it's those are the guys that handle the football, pre-snap penalties, communication. Again, give them credit. They played a heck of a game, but I thought overall, at times, we beat ourselves.